In the ancient land of Uz, there lived a man whose integrity was known to the heavens themselves. His name was Job. He was the greatest man of the East, blessed with vast estates and thousands of livestock. His house was a place of abundance, and his name was synonymous with prosperity and peace. Job was blessed with 7 sons and 3 daughters, a family he loved and protected with constant prayer. But beyond the earthly realm, a conversation was taking place that would change Job's life forever. The adversary Satan challenged God, claiming Job's faith was only a product of his comfort. "Stretch out your hand and strike everything he has," the adversary said, "and he will surely curse you to your face." The testing began. The Sabaeans attacked, stealing his oxen and donkeys and killing his servants with the sword. Before the messenger finished, another arrived. The fire of God fell from the heavens and burned up the sheep. Then came a third report. The Chaldeans had swept down and carried off his camels, leaving only one survivor. Finally, the heaviest blow, a mighty wind struck the 4 corners of his eldest son's house, and it fell upon his children. Job arose, tore his robe, and shaved his head. He fell to the ground in worship, saying, "The Lord gave and the Lord has taken away." Satan returned, seeking to strike Job's very body. "Skin for skin," he cried. "A man will give all he has for his own life." Job was struck with terrible boils from the sole of his foot to the crown of his head. He sat among the ashes, scraping himself with a piece of broken pottery, an outcast in his own land. His wife said to him, "Are you still maintaining your integrity? Curse God and die." But Job remained steadfast. 3 friends, Eliphaz, Bildad, and Zophar, arrived. They sat with him in silence for 7 days, for his grief was too great for words. Then the silence broke. His friends argued that God is just, and therefore Job must have sinned to deserve such wrath. But Job defended his integrity. "I am blameless," he cried. "Though he slay me, yet will I trust in him." The debate raged for chapters. Eliphaz spoke of God's purity, Bildad of ancient wisdom, and Zophar of divine justice. Job longed for an arbiter, someone to stand between him and the Almighty, to explain the why behind his agony. A 4th man, Elihu, spoke last, rebuking both Job and his friends, pointing to God's supreme wisdom beyond human understanding. Suddenly the atmosphere shifted. The debate was silenced by the sound of a rising storm. Out of the whirlwind, the Lord answered Job, "Where were you when I laid the foundations of the earth?" God revealed his power over creation, the stars, the sea, and the Leviathan, reminding Job of the vastness of divine wisdom. "I have heard of you by the hearing of the ear, but now my eye sees you," Job whispered. "I repent in dust and ashes." God restored Job, giving him twice as much as he had before. He died old and full of days, a man whose faith survived the fire.